Welcome to another episode of the Back Catalogue podcast. This is the podcast where we, and by we I mean me, Apple, my co-host / co-founder Vincent, we dive into the streaming service. We tell you, the listener and the viewer, what is worth it and what is not. And look at this, man. We jumped right into this. I didn't even have my things up right now because this is. I'm gonna be upfront with everyone right now. So we have chosen to do 2004's very own Napoleon Dynamite. And one of the reasons we chose to do it is because we are recording this on the 3rd of December, and recently, within this last week, the movie Napoleon, starring Joker's very own Joaquin Phoenix, came out. And I said, in my own mind, what a funny joke would it be to have a thumbnail saying, "Did we watch the wrong Napoleon movie?"
It would have been very funny.
This is releasing in January. This is not releasing this week.
That's good.
Yeah, but there's no relevance to the. I was trying to get on the hype of Napoleon.
Brother, we're not releasing this until January.
That's what I'm saying. Napoleon out. The hype is here.
Oh, I thought you said it was coming out in January.
I'm saying this is coming out in January. This podcast. The podcast where
You show me the phone, I assume that. Yeah, no, because I understood that there was mistakes on your end as well. But then I thought you showed me the phone saying this is coming out in January. I'm going, oh, well, that's good. Because you messed up, but, someone had your back.
I mean, someone had my back.
But someone didn't have your back.
Let's get into the facts, and then we'll get out of here in about 10 minutes.
Did we watch the wrong Napoleon?
I mean, did we watch it? Did we go to the theaters and watch Napoleon?
I mean, there's 2 Napoleon movies that I know of, and both of them I have no interest in. So
this has got the 7 out of 10 on the IMDb. It's got 72% on the Rotten Tomatoes. A socially awkward teenager decides to help his new friend win the class presidency, all while dealing with his quirky family's misadventures. And we're here. And we could really get out of here quite quickly after this.
we could.
Look, here's the thing. This is a cult classic that launched the career of many a people.
Who?
Right? I know. Napoleon, I guess.
I mean, he's got another movie that's just come out, so he must have done all right.
He's got another movie that just came out.
Yeah.
And that's just the state of the world, right? Here's the thing about this movie. I think that it is very aesthetically pleasing,
Honestly, that shot of the orange Dodge van with the washing hanging in the field.
Yeah, dude.
I'm thinking I'm going to take a screenshot of that and put it as my wallpaper.
Man's playing football, what I mean? Look, there are many shots in this where you could take it and you put it as your wallpaper. It is a very nice movie to watch. I'd even say, I'm going to say it. I am going to say it.
No.
This might be a movie that you at like a cocktail party, something slow, something nice. You put this on in the background.
Nah,
There's no sound. You put this on in the background.
Nah.
That's what I feel about this movie. I feel that it was, it lived up to the aesthetic of whatever era it was in. Right? This is deadpan humor. This is there's a certain taste of people that enjoy this sort of
this
humor.
is just deadpan.
I mean, he's dead. It's dead in our opinion. Now, I want to preface the fact that this is a classic for some people, but it ain't a classic for me.
I see. I'm all in with this kind of humor most of the time, but I feel like there was not anything that really made me laugh in this movie.
I mean, when that one man was talking about karate and all those sorts of things.
Yeah, that was actually quite
And he had that lady in the headlock.
Yeah, that was actually good. No, so yeah, to be fair, there were a few things.
There are definitely some funny parts, but it was not enough. After I watched this movie, and then I had to go look through, I was on YouTube and I was saying, I want to look at what other people have put as their funniest moments. And every video I saw is about 2 minutes long. 3 minutes long.
Yeah, because there's not that many funny moments.
And heads in the comments are like, this is, an hour and 28 minutes too short. Now, my brother, this is 2 minutes too long.
Apo presents Napoleon Dynamite funny moments. That lady getting choked out by Rex Kwando or whatever the man's name is. That's it.
And I think the brother was very funny in this movie,
I mean, he got dripped out at the end.
Oh, dude.
With the gold chain.
He comes out with a do-rag, a gold chain.
The black denim jacket.
Dude,
Jeez.
that's so funny, man. There's lots of elements of this movie that people love. There's the dance sequence at the end which I had no time for, man. I'll be honest with you,
See, I enjoyed that.
because I think that was overhyped within my world.
See, I guess I didn't. I have had no expectation about this movie other than there was one meme with the brother Kip,
Yeah,
but I can't remember what it was.
things are getting pretty serious. You could say things are getting pretty serious. Something
That's the
along
one.
those lines, right?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the meme. And I couldn't work out what it was. That's the only knowledge of this movie that I had, really. Apart from the fact that it's.
And Napoleon calling Tina a fat lard, aka the.
That's.
What was that?
heard
Was that
that.
thing
The
called?
llama,
The llama or
or
alpaca.
whatever.
Yeah.
That did nothing for me.
I mean, there was not much for me.
No.
Yeah. One thing that I will say this. I'm a man that laughs at things, and specifically laughs at like heads that are sitting at a restaurant and they're looking at their arms and they're just trying to find out ways to make.
Honestly, Uncle Rico was the funniest part of the.
He's so funny.
The
dude.
movie.
Like, he's genuinely hilarious.
He gets the pots for that bodybuilder lady. So you're talking about it now. There are some good.
100%.
There are some good bits.
But there's this is not Uncle Rico's hottest 100. Like, that's his movie, right? This is Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
This is Napoleon Dynamite. And look, Napoleon did some funny things. He threw that toy out the window and he just had it like skating along. Like, that was all right. He had.
Who? You thought that was good, did you?
I was thinking, like, dude, if he's doing that, I wonder what else he's going to be doing in this
Yeah,
movie.
and he did Nathan.
And he did Nathan. Him presented it amongst like 10 to 12-year-old kids is also funny, like on that bus, because he's just the oldest bloke on the bus.
This movie was quite funny because they're all at school and everyone looks either 13 or like 30.
And I think that's like, they're doing that for comedic purposes. And I appreciate that.
It was funny because the I don't know, that dude with the blonde hair that was, I don't know, meant to be a bully of some sort. He made me laugh because he just looked hilarious.
Yeah. Because he looks like typical, this is what the bully looks like in the high school movie.
He looked like a blonde-haired Joe Mangaroni.
He looks like a Joe Manganiello type, right? One thing that I will get into that I enjoyed, and we might get into this like ourselves after this, that kickball game, that game when you're kicking it around the post,
Yeah.
that looked unreal. Because you could play that by yourself, you could play that with friends. Like, there's violence in there as well. That lady at the end almost got knocked out. Then Napoleon's partner in the end.
Yeah.
Partner in crime and maybe in also business if they opened up if they just continued with their sell things on the road business.
Who sells things? Oh, that lady does it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know any of their names.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Pedro.
Napoleon, Pedro, Kip.
We saw way too many vote for Pedro t-shirts in our time.
See, I don't remember any of that.
Because, I see enough. Because how many Hot Rod things have you seen?
Hot Rod
this
is so much better.
Because what is this, 2004?
Because I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
So this is a couple of years earlier than Hot Rod, I believe. I think Hot Rod was like 2007.
Was it?
Hot Rod 2007. Yeah. But, I'm going to say it's similar era.
Hot Rod is probably more our humour as well, in the sense that they just say all these stuff weird. Like, they say the regular words strange. And that's...
or there's just a throwaway line of like, pools are great for holding water.
Yeah, that's right. The throwaway lines, whereas this one was kind of... You're just looking at the people and they've got no expression on their face and they're saying things. That's the gist of this movie.
So
if that's a humor for you,
that's right.
Then you love this movie. If you like a guy with big glasses, curly hair, and his mouth agape for the whole movie,
I'm talking gape, and I can't breathe through my nose very well, so my mouth's agape most of the time as well. But Napoleon, like, he's actively agape in his mouth.
If we were going to make a Napoleon-esque podcast episode, it'd just be. You like that movie?
Yeah.
And
you'd be.
Yeah.
Which I do anyway. I'll be mouth breathing all day, and I respect him for that because there's not many mouth breathers out in the world, but like we stick together when we can.
Yeah.
If we're looking at this from a if we're comparing it to Hot Rod, obviously the humor didn't hit us as well as what Hot Rod did. From the I guess the lens of, hey, this is this director, they've got a vision, this is how they're presenting it. I mean, this was a fantastic movie.
100%. I respect that. Heads had Heads had an idea. This is what we're going to do. This is going to be the whole movie.
And
It's gonna be the whole movie.
everyone was in on it.
And it was fantastic. I like the intro.
Yeah, with all the food that they're bringing in, and
that's
they got the
fantastic.
names on the food.
I did really like that dance scene because I had no idea that was coming.
Yeah.
And dude's is going hard.
Dude, he
He's
does go
going
hard.
hard.
He does go hard. I'll give him that. And I do like, he walks off the stage, they all start applauding.
And also like Pedro saying, "Yeah, I'll make your wildest dreams come true." Because legally you can't say that.
Legally, you can't say that. But also, then Pedro's at the end. He's happy. He's
with all his family.
He's with all his family.
Actually, that was my favorite part of the movie was when the other kid's getting beaten up. And Napoleon goes, "Pedro can protect you if you vote for him." And the next thing, he's getting his bike and the kid's there. And then it's just got the two guys in the dripped out, absolutely dripped out classic.
Yeah.
Like candy paint job.
Those because they're bowl headed wearing singlets. Like, you see that enough and you already think I'm in trouble. But yeah, that's, Pedro's linked is what we're saying here.
And that's fantastic.
Look, this is sometimes you have to have discourse to realize you actually like more of the movie than you thought you did. But there wasn't enough for me here. And
I mean, they're selling Tupperware. There's some comedy in there, I'm sure. You want the 32 piece, you want the 24 piece because I'm a man that likes a good model boat.
Yeah.
So I would be buying the 24 piece for that.
For the model boat.
I would be buying it for the.
And I'm a man who's a fan of Tupperware, because,
I'm not a fan of Tupperware. It always just gets in the way, I feel like.
Yeah, but you got to, that's if you set up the system early, it won't get in the way. Because the thing is, the hard thing about Tupperware is you do a wash, your lids, you might I'm gonna hesitantly put this back in here, or should I say not hesitantly, I'll say recklessly, I'm gonna put this back in here, I'll just chuck the lid on top. Now you don't know where the lid is. You got this Tupperware container and it's the best one.
That's not the issue for me because I got lids in one space and then the actual containers in the other space.
Yeah, but the thing is now you got to find which lid goes for which container.
Brother, there's not enough room in my house to get lost in the Tupperware.
And dude, if you get lost in the Tupperware, man, like that's hard to swim out of. Because the juice and the sauce is different, but the Tupperware,
especially if you got that nylon polymer blend.
Oh man, I don't even know what that all is about, but it sounds good. Should we get into the rating of this? Then we'll get into it.
This will be a 15-minute video.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
We'll just clock it at 15.
We'll clock it at 15. We got other things to do. It's January.
No, dude, we got to. And I'm hungry.
And we got to get to the gym. Because it's January, we're doing New Year, New Me. We're at the gym.
New Me, that's right. I've quit all the hard drugs that I've been doing.
Like the ED pills and stuff.
Bro, I'm quitting them.
Yeah, because that's hard drugs. But let's get into the rating. We'll get into this 15-minute podcast, all right? We'll do another 15 after maybe. We'll let you guys know.
I mean, if this is 15, then that'll perfectly, if it goes viral, that's our 15.
Oh, dude.
That's all we need.
I mean, and this is the one that probably won't. But
maybe that's why we haven't hit the big time yet, because we haven't been doing 15.
Because it's 15 minutes of fame. We're going above.
That's right. We're doing like 27 plus. Yeah. Or we'll do that movie that we finished in like 3.
6 minutes or something.
Yeah.
A Ghost Patrol or something. But let's get into the rating because we got 15 minutes.
This is a 5.5. I'm giving it a 5.5 mostly because it's aesthetic.
Aesthetically pleasing.
I respect the vision.
The vision.
I respect the vision.
Yeah, the vision is important. And I think, when you got, because not only when you have a vision, but when you got every head in on it.
Yeah.
Because there might have been some man who's like, this is my breakthrough. They were like, no, this is what the director wants. This is what I'm doing.
Everyone played the role. There's nothing about this movie that I go, this was a poorly made movie. This was a fantastically made movie.
It just wasn't for us.
No, that's right.
That's right.
Because we'll say like, which way, or what way, or whatever.
And look, I'm gonna give it a flat 5. I'm gonna give it a flat 5. But there's room for improvement. Someone could come here, sit on that chair right there, and they could talk to us about Napoleon Dynamite.
I just remembered the other thing that I laughed at, genuinely laughed at, when he was doing the time travel thing, and he got the thing between his legs. It doesn't work. Uncle Rico comes out. I could have told you that. And man's just like limping.
Dude.
Because you have to put it between your legs and you get electrocuted. And as a male, I felt that.
As a male, Vincent felt that. And this has been the back catalogue.
Yeah.
We're just going to wait a little bit. We're just going to wait about 10 seconds.
Oh, we got. Yeah, but I might have started this late.
Yeah, but what are you talking about? What's on that?
Yeah, but done.